Dengan izin Ya Arif, persidangan mahkamah pada hari ini dijalankan secara sidang video atas persetujuan semua pihak berikutan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan yang berkuat kuasa sehingga 20 Disember 2020. Hakim yang bersidang pada hari ini adalah Yang Arif Hakim Dato Sri Mariana binti Haji Yahya. Petisyen penerimaan masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara di Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya. Pempetisyen pertama WA-18-1-01-2020 Yong J. Beng.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Yong J. Beng, Pempetisyen pertama.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Gok Ngek Siong. Saya hadir bagi pihak Pempetisyen Yong J. Beng dan rakan-rakan bijaksana saya.
Dengan izin Ya Arif, saya Muhammad Farid mewakili Peguam Negara Malaysia.
Saya Diana Ling Pamping mewakili Majlis Peguam Yang Arif.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Syugan Rahman dan saya mewakili Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur dan Selangor.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya pohon kebenaran untuk berucap dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya.
It is an honor to appear before my lady this morning to move the call of the petitioner Yong J. Beng. And indeed, this is a unprecedented time which requires unprecedented measures. First time in my 20 years of practice, I'm moving a call via Zoom. And of course, everything has its first time. Well, and also this is the first time I'm going to cut short all the speeches to try to limit it to below 3 minutes. And without much wasting of my time, I shall now briefly introduce the petitioner, Arif.
Yes.
The petitioner, Arif, graduated from Cardiff University and was admitted to the Middle Temple Bar on the 29th June 2019. And she was certified as very competent by the UK Bar. She chambered under the guidance of Mr. Chow Siu Wai of Messrs. Chui, Saw and Lim. As the firm often engages the legal doyen, that is Dato Sri Gopal Sri Ram, she had the opportunity to learn much from the legal titan, this legal titan. And of course, everyone knows who Dato Gopal Sri Ram is, and she had the opportunity to work in various types of cases, various types of appeals from civil and criminal. And of course, she wishes to express her most heartfelt gratitude to Dato Sri Gopal as well as her pupil master, Mr. Chow, for their patience in guiding her. And therefore, I am in fact very pleased and honored to be here to call, to move the call of this petitioner. And I'm 110% sure that she is a fit and proper person. Otherwise, I would not have invited her to my chambers after she's been called to the bar. And I believe there is no objection from the Attorney General Chambers, the Bar Council, and the KL Bar Committee. And I believe that all the papers are in order. And therefore, I pray for an order that the petitioner be admitted as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya.
Tiada bantahan Ya Arif.
Tiada bantahan Ya Arif.
No objections, my lady.
Baik, Mahkamah membenarkan permohonan pempetisyen Cik Yong J. Beng untuk diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan memerintahkan supaya nama Cik Yong J. Beng didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
Dengan izin Arif, saya pohon pempetisyen untuk menjubahkan diri sendiri.
Silakan Cik Yong J. Beng.
Terima kasih, Arif.
Ya.
Pempetisyen kedua WA-18-1477-09-2019 Anis Najwa binti Alwi.
Saya Anis Najwa binti Alwi, pempetisyen kedua.
Cik Isa.
Ya, dengan izin Arif, saya Isa Aziz Ibrahim, Peguam Pengusul yang mewakili pihak pempetisyen Anis Najwa binti Alwi pada hari ini. Bersama saya adalah rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili Yang Berbahagia, Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah pun diperkenalkan awal tadi. Dengan izin Arif, saya ingin memohon kebenaran Arif untuk meneruskan prosiding pagi ini dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya.
May please your leadership. As per my learned friend Mr. Guok earlier, this too is my first time and I don't think it will be the last time either, having proceedings over via Zoom. My lady, may I introduce the petitioner, Anis Najwa binti Alwi. The petitioner was born on the 2nd of August 1996 and is the firstborn of Dr. Alwi bin Muhammad Yunus and Dr. Sakinah binti Saleh. The petitioner had her early education in SK Sarjana Utama and continued her secondary school in SPB Integrasi Sabak Bernam. During the 5 years of high school, the petitioner had never planned to study law. Nevertheless, fast forward to 2019, after completing her foundation studies in law at UiTM and after 4 years of sweat and tears, the petitioner was conferred with a Bachelor of Law Honours degree from UiTM Shah Alam. The words never planned to study law, perhaps not consciously, for in the words of William A. Ward, 4 steps to achievement: plan purposefully, prepare prayerfully, proceed positively, and pursue persistently. These, I believe, my lady, she did somewhere along the way. The petitioner then, my lady, commenced her pupillage in the chambers of Messrs. Zairus and Dora under the tutelage of my esteemed colleague, Madam Dora binti Ahmad, together with the guidance from her distinguished husband, Mr. Zairus Effendi bin Suhaimi. And on this day, the petitioner would like to first and foremost give praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty, for giving the petitioner the blessings, the strength, the chance, and endurance to complete 9 months of pupillage. Secondly, the petitioner would like to express her utmost gratitude to her parents for their endless love, sacrifice, support, and encouragement from the day the petitioner was born until today. No words could express how thankful the petitioner is to her parents that never ceased to believe in her, even in the face of failure. The petitioner would also like to thank her siblings and all of her family members for their constant encouragement and moral support throughout the ups and downs of the petitioner's life. The petitioner would like to especially thank her pupil master, Madam Dora binti Ahmad, for providing her with opportunities and guidance throughout her pupillage. Being the pupil of Madam Dora, and under the guidance of Mr. Zairus, the petitioner was taught the values and principles that a lawyer should uphold. The petitioner is also grateful to her friends and her colleagues and all her school friends for sharing her joy and sorrows during her law studies and pupillage. My lady, I believe that the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court. I believe all of the petitioner's papers are in order and that my learned friends from the Attorney General's chambers, the Bar Council, and the State Bar Committee respectively have no objections to this petition. I humbly move this honorable court to admit and enroll the petitioner, Anis Najwa binti Alwi, as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya.
Tiada bantahan ya, Arif?
Tiada bantahan ya, Arif?
The Selangor Bar has no objections, my lady.
Baik, Mahkamah membenarkan permohonan pempetisyen Cik Anis Najwa binti Alwi untuk diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan supaya nama Anis Najwa binti Alwi didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
Terima kasih, Arif. Saya ingin memohon kebenaran agar pempetisyen dapat menjubahkan diri sendiri.
Ya, silakan Cik Anis Najwa binti Alwi.
Terima kasih Arif.
Terima kasih, Arif.
Yes.
Pempetisyen ketiga WA-18-198411 Chow E. Ling.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Chow E. Ling, pempetisyen ketiga pada hari ini.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Colin Pereira. Saya mewakili pihak pempetisyen dalam petisyen ini. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang mewakili Yang Berhormat Peguam Negara, Majlis Peguam dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur telah pun diperkenalkan. Dengan rendah hatinya Yang Arif, saya memohon kebenaran untuk mengusulkan petisyen ini dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Yes.
May it please you, my lady. The petitioner was born in Kuala Lumpur on 13th of February 1992. She is the youngest child of her proud parents, Mr. Chow Hung Kim and Madam Chong Yok Sim. The petitioner read law at the University of London, where she graduated with a second-class honours in the year 2015. Thereafter, the petitioner obtained the certificate of legal practice and commenced her pupillage under my learned friend, Miss Valerie Chong Wei Chen at Mrs. Valerie Chong & Co. On this memorable day, the petitioner would like to express the fullest gratitude to her family members for the unwavering support and encouragement throughout the years. The petitioner would like to record her appreciation to her pupil master, Ms. Valerie Chong. Further to that, the petitioner would also like to thank her colleagues for the guidance and invaluable advice. Lastly, the petitioner would like to specifically thank her friends for their constant support and enlightenment. My lady, I believe that the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court. I further believe that the petitioner's papers are in order and that there are no objections from the Attorney General's Chambers, the Bar Council, and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee, respectively.
Tiada bantahan, Ya Arif.
Yes.
Tiada bantahan, Ya Arif.
No objections, my lady.
My lady, oleh demikian, dengan rendah hatinya saya memohon untuk Peguam Bela pempetisyen iaitu Chow E. Ling diterima masuk dan didaftaraikan sebagai seorang Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Mahkamah membenarkan permohonan pempetisyen Cik Chow E. Ling untuk diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan supaya nama Cik Chow E. Ling didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
My lady, in this new norm where the master is not able to be present at today's event, I humbly request that the petitioner be allowed to robe herself.
Silakan Cik Chow E. Ling.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Pempetisyen keempat WA-18-2089-12-2019 Serapin Shanti, anak perempuan Krishna Ravi.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Serapin Shanti, anak perempuan Krishna Ravi, pempetisyen keempat.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Go Jin Jan, mewakili pihak pempetisyen Serapin Shanti, anak perempuan Krishna Ravi pada hari ini. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili Yang Berbahagia Badan Peguam Negara Malaysia, Badan Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Kuala Lumpur telah pun diperkenalkan awal tadi. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya ingin memohon kebenaran Yang Arif untuk meneruskan usul saya dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya.
May it please you, my lady, the petitioner, Ms. Serapin Shanti, anak perempuan Krishna Devi, was born in 1992 in Serian, Sarawak, and is the eldest of 3 children, born to Mr. Krishna Ravi and Madam Ibi Uding. The petitioner read law at the University of Hertfordshire and was conferred a Bachelor of Law degree with honours in September 2016. She then sat for the CLP exams, which she passed in 2019. In the same year, the petitioner commenced her pupillage in Messrs. Othman Hashim & Co. under Mr. Ting Kong Hock. There, she was given the opportunity to learn in the legal fields of litigation and insurance matters. My lady, the petitioner has much to be grateful for on this honourable day and like to first and foremost thank God for all the blessings He has showered on the petitioner. Next, the petitioner expresses her utmost gratitude to her pillar of strength, which is her family, to her parents and grandma, Madam Sankari, for their endless support and encouragement, without which she would not have been able to achieve any of the milestones in her life. Her parents and grandma never ceased to believe in her, even in the face of failure, and constantly push her to achieve great heights in life. To her brothers, Arvin and Andy Leon, the petitioner would like to thank them for their presence, encouragement, and support throughout her years of studying and pupillage. The petitioner would like to thank her pupil master, Mr. Ting Kong Hock, for the guidance and opportunities given to her throughout her pupillage and time at the firm, which she feels is a great privilege. She also offers her gratitude and special thanks to Ms. Jolene Loh Lee Ling, Mr. Duke Lim Kim Kai, and Mr. Ageswaran, as she is fortunate to have them share their invaluable experience, thoughts, wisdom, and guidance with her. The petitioner also extends a sincere and heartfelt gratitude to all partners, associates, and employees of Messrs. Othman Hashim & Co. and her fellow friends whose laughter, support, help, and friendship have sustained her throughout the journey of her pupillage. She is truly grateful for all the well wishes from the people around her and to those who have made time to witness and share this joyful occasion. My lady, I believe that the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted to the bar. I believe the petitioner's papers are in orders and there are no objections from my learned friends from the AG's Chambers, Bar Council, and the KL Bar Committee. I humbly move this honourable court to admit and enrol the petitioner, Serafin Shanti Anak Perempuan Krishna Ravi, as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya.
Tiada bantahan, Ya Arif.
Tiada bantahan, Ya Arif.
No objections, my lady.
Mahkamah membenarkan permohonan pempetisyen Cik Serafin Shanti, anak perempuan Krishna Ravi, untuk diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya, dan juga memerintahkan supaya nama Cik Serafin Shanti, anak perempuan Krishna Ravi, didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar. Ya, Mr. Go. Mr. Go.
Terima kasih, Arif. Dengan izin Arif, saya memohon kebenaran untuk pempetisyen menjubahkan dirinya sendiri.
Silakan Cik Serafin Shanti, anak perempuan Krishna Ravi.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Ya.
Pempetisyen kelima WA-18-21-1219 Wardah Nabilah binti Muhammad Abdul Wahab.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Wardah Nabilah binti Muhammad Abdul Wahab, pempetisyen kelima.
Ya Arif, nama saya Ashok Rahman, mewakili pempetisyen Wardah Nabilah binti Muhammad Abdul Wahab. Saya ingin mengenalkan rakan-rakan bijaksana saya, masing-masing mewakili Badan Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Cara Kuala Lumpur yang telah diperkenalkan dahulu, Ya Arif. Ya Arif, dengan izin, saya memohon kepada Mahkamah Malaysia ini untuk berujar dalam bahasa Inggeris, Ya Arif.
Yeah.
My lady, it is a great honor to appear before you, to move my student here, petitioner, Wardah Nabilah binti Muhammad Abdul Wahab. Before I seek for an order, may I humbly introduce the petitioner to my lady. My lady, the petitioner received her primary education at Sekolah Kebangsaan Jalan Kuantan 1, and thereafter she pursued a secondary at SMK Aminuddin Baki, Kampung Pandan, and thereafter finally graduated as a bachelor and obtained a Bachelor of Law degree from Faculty of Law of University UITM of Shah Alam. Thereafter, she continued her pupillage at the chambers of Encik Muhammad Khair bin Khairuddin of Messrs. Shamin Khair and Co. My lady, on this special occasion, auspicious day for the petitioner humbly wishes to express a gratitude to her master, Ahmad K, for granting the opportunity and giving her the guidance throughout the pupillage journey, my lady. Least but not the least, my lady, she also would like to humbly thank her parents, Muhammad Abdul Wahab and Puan Rosalina, for their great encouragement and advice and motivation throughout the period, my lady. She also wished to thank her friends and members who were supporting throughout the journey, my lady. My lady, I believe that the petitioner is fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court. And I also believe that all my learned friends from the respective bodies have no objections, my lady. I humbly seek that the petitioner be enrolled, petitioner Wardah Nabila binti Muhammad Abdul Wahab be enrolled as advocate and solicitor of this High Court, my lady.
Tiada bantahan, Ya Arif.
Tiada bantahan, Ya Arif.
No objections, my lady.
Mahkamah membenarkan permohonan pempetisyen Cik Wardah Nabila binti Muhammad Abdul Wahab untuk diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan supaya nama Cik Wardah Nabila binti Muhammad Abdul Wahab didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
Ya Arif, dengan izin saya merendah memohon kebenaran mahkamah ini untuk mulia ini petisyen menjubarkan diri sendiri, Arif.
Silakan Cik Wardah Nabila binti Muhammad Abdul Wahab.
Terima kasih, Arif.
Ya.
Terima kasih, Arif.
Ya.
Petisyen ke-6 WA-18-2155-12-2019 Lim Shu Min.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Lim Shu Min, Pempetisyen ke-6.
Ya.
Dengan izin Yang Arif,
Ya.
nama saya Dato Davis G. Fei Chen. Saya adalah peguam pengusul yang mewakili pempetisyen ke-6 iaitu Cik Lim Shu Min pada hari ini. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili yang berbahagia, Jabatan Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah diperkenalkan awal tadi. Dengan izin Arif, saya dengan rendah diri memohon kebenaran untuk meneruskan hujahan berkenaan dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Ya.
It's my honor to appear before my lady on this special and historical moment. My lady, may I introduce the sixth petitioner, Lim Shu Min. Petitioner was born in Kuala Lumpur on 2nd August 1996 and grew up in Cheras, Selangor. She is the eldest child of Mr. Lim Wing Seong and Madam Tan Yok Moy. The petitioner received her secondary education at SMK Perimbun and completed her A-level at Brickfields Asia College. While undertaking her Bachelor's of Law locally, the petitioner was admitted into the Dean's Honours role in both her first and second year. With her excellent academic achievements, she was later granted an opportunity of a lifetime to complete her final years at the University of Liverpool in the United Kingdom with a merit scholarship. Thereafter, the petitioner graduated with a first-class honours from the University of Liverpool in July 2018. Throughout the 3 years journey into the university, the petitioner joined a lot of law-related activities and represented the university in the International Humanitarian Law Role-Play competition and various mooting competitions. The petitioner then completed a certificate in legal practice examinations in one sitting and graduated in October 2019. The petitioner commenced her pupillage at Messrs. Lee Hishamuddin, Allen and Gladhill under the tutelage of Mr. Ong Eugene and Encik Megat Izani Hassan. The petitioner would like to thank both her pupil masters, Mr. Ong, as well as Encik Megat, her seniors and peers, Miss Lily, Wansin, Ken, Diane, Husna, Shamin, and Ivy for their guidance, patience, and knowledge sharing throughout her pupillage. During the 9 months pupillage, the petitioner was given the opportunity to learn and explore in both corporate banking as well as finance-related matters. On this memorable day, the petitioner would also like to take this opportunity to record her sincere and utmost gratitude to both her parents, grandparents, siblings, and other family members who are watching this proceeding through live stream. She would also like to thank them for their sacrifices, unconditional love, and support. Without them, she wouldn't be who she is today. The petitioner would continue to strive and make them proud. Further, the petitioner is grateful for her fellow pupil mates and close friends who have accompanied and supported her throughout this journey. The petitioner would like to thank them for always being there through thick and thin. The petitioner is also extremely grateful to her mover today, Dato Davisi, who has kindly agreed to take time out of his busy schedule to move her long call. Yang Arif, saya percaya bahawa petition adalah seorang yang berkelayakan menurut Akta Profesyen Undang-Undang 1976 untuk diterima masuk dan didaftaraikan sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya. Saya juga percaya bahawa segala surat cara pempetisyen adalah dalam keadaan yang teratur dan rakan-rakan saya yang bijaksana dari Jabatan Peguam Negara, Majlis Peguam dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur tiada bantahan ke atas petisyen ini.
Tiada bantahan, ya Arif?
Tiada bantahan, ya Arif?
No objections, my lady.
Oleh yang demikian, Ya Arif, saya dengan rendah diri mengusulkan Mahkamah yang mulia ini untuk menerima masuk dan mendaftaraikan pempetisyen Lim Shu Min sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya.
Baik, Mahkamah membenarkan permohonan pempetisyen Cik Lim Shu Min untuk diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan supaya nama Cik Lim Shu Min didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
Ya Arif, saya memohon kebenaran Mahkamah untuk membenarkan pempetisyen untuk menjubah dirinya sendiri.
Silakan Cik Lim Shu Min.
See.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Pempetisyen ke-7 WA-18-2203-12-2019 Teh Chu Lin.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Teh Chu Lin, Pempetisyen ke-7.
Sorry. Dengan izin Yang Arif, Erwin Loh, bagi Pempetisyen hari ini, Teh Chu Lin, dan rakan bijaksana saya yang masing-masing mewakili yang berbahagia Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia, dan jawatan kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah pun diperkenalkan terlebih dahulu. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya ingin memohon kebenaran untuk meneruskan ucapan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Yeah.
Much obliged, my lady. My lady, there's this saying that lawyers these days attend court not because they have business, but because there is no business. However, today, my lady, we are here today because we have serious business, and that is to move this honorable court to admit 7, I must stress, 7 female petitioners as advocates and solicitors of Malaya, and one of them is my petitioner, Ms. Teh Chu Lin. Now, let's get down to business then, my lady. The petitioner here, Teh Chu Lin, completed her degree at Brickfields Asia College, and she graduated with a Bachelor's of Law. Day after, she pursued her certificate in legal practice at Brickfields College and graduated in the year 2019. The petitioner then had the honor of doing her pupillage under the tutelage of Mr. Lee Zijun of Mrs. Zarina Low and Wong. After 9 months of intensive training, where a good amount of time is learning how to take proper instructions from the Prime Minister, such as duduk di rumah diam-diam, and surviving these difficult times, we are now finally here before my lady. Now, prior to this ceremony, I have the opportunity of speaking to the petitioner, although I must say this is the first time I'm seeing her, how she looked like face to face. The purpose of meeting her is to understand why did she pursue this legal career or this legal business. You see, my lady, the petitioner has big shoes to fill, even though she has tiny feet. Her older sister is a medical doctor, and being the younger child in the family, she aspired to make her parents proud by staying away from the dark side and join the legal profession. Apart from finding interest in the law, lawyers must always be diligent, competent, whether is it in taking up a brief or merely just reading. For we are no longer mere humans, but lawyers. There is a certain authority and responsibility attached to that name. As how the late Stan Lee puts it, with great power comes great responsibility. Above all else, one must always put ethics above all. And my lady, with the brief moment I have with the petitioner, I find the petitioner is one that truly understands what this means, and I verily believe that the petitioner will do well in carrying forward on with this mantle. The petitioner would like to express her utmost gratitude to her family, her parents, especially to her parents, where no words can express how thankful she is for their endless love and support. The petitioner would like to thank her pupil master, Mr. Lee Zijun, for the guidance and opportunity given to her throughout her pupillage and her time at the firm. And also to all the partners and staff in Zarina Low and Wong for the knowledge they have shared, advice, and friendship for the beautiful and amazing moments that she has in the firm. To everyone in the past and present in the firm, the petitioner would also like to thank each and every one of them for the very interesting ride, whatever that means. My lady, I believe that the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court. I believe that the petitioner's papers are in order and that my learned friends from the Attorney General's Chamber, the Bar Council, and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee respectively have no objections to this motion. Therefore, my lady, I humbly move this honorable court to admit and enroll the petitioner Tay Chu Lin as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya.
Daripada Arif.
Daripada Arif.
No objections, my lady.
Mahkamah membenarkan permohonan pempetisyen Cik Tay Chu Lin untuk diterima masuk sebagai Peguam Bela dan Peguam Cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan supaya nama Cik Tay Chu Lin didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
Much obliged, my lady. With permission of this court, I would like to invite, with leave of this court, can I invite Ms. Tay Chu Lin to self-robe herself?
Silakan Cik Tay Chu Lin.
Terima kasih Yang Alif.
I'm obliged, my lady.
Yes.
Dengan ini saya menjemput Yang Hakim untuk memberikan ucapan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. Tuan Muhammad Farid bin Muhammad Mokhtar, representative of the Attorney General's Chambers, Ms. Diana Ling Fang Ping, representative of the Malaysian Bar Council, Mr. Shugan Raman, representative of the Kuala Lumpur and Selangor Bar Committee, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Malaysian Judiciary, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the female petitioners this morning on your admission as advocate and solicitors of the High Court of Malaya. You have come to the final chapter in achieving your ambition. It is time for you to be prepared to face all the challenges and bittersweet of this profession. I would also like to congratulate your parents and your loved ones who had sacrificed a lot to get you to where you are today. Congratulations to the masters who had willingly and diligently shared their legal knowledge during the 9 months of pupillage period to all petitioners to the reality of this profession. I believe the petitioners are also taught about the do and the don'ts of this profession. Not to forget to all family members and friends who have been giving unwavering support to all petitioners throughout the journey. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks history not only for the petitioners who are admitted and enrolled as advocates and solicitors of the High Court of Malaya, but also for the Malaysian judiciary in conducting the momentous proceedings virtually. So this is an initiative by the Malaysian judiciary to ensure that the petitioners are able to continue their careers in the legal fraternity. This is the new norm that is to be adapted by all parties in facing the COVID-19 pandemic. The legal profession is a noble and respected profession. Since the beginning of civilized nation until today, this profession has been given great trust in their roles and responsibilities in implementing and upholding justice. Undoubtedly, this field has obstacles and challenges for its practitioners, especially during this period where the whole world is fighting the COVID-19 outbreak, which is impacting the world's economy, including the legal profession in Malaysia. As such, it can be said that the current situation shows that the average young lawyers will face the challenges of a competitive job market. Be that as it may, I believe that no matter what challenges and obstacles arises, it will not be a hindrance for this profession to continuously grow, and the services of the petitioners are still needed. In addition, the COVID-19 pandemic has also changed the lifestyle and method of communication to a new norm that needs to be practiced from now on. In the context of the legal field in Malaysia, Most cases are now being conducted online and respond to the government's call to curb the spread of COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, we have to ensure that we are well equipped to face whatever obstacle that may occur, especially in empowering knowledge and skills regarding information technology. In the current competitive situation, as young lawyers, I hope your work routine is not only from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and not reluctant to work more than you should. Your perseverance and commitment in performing the given task reflects who you are. Hence, my advice is that the petitioners should try to improve all the weaknesses during your previous privilege training. Help those who need your services earnestly. Love the professions you choose. Work with full commitment and responsibility, that be honest in everything you do. It should be emphasized that a lawyer is also an officer of the court and has the duty to assist the court in upholding justice. A lawyer needs to ensure that he performs his role well when dealing with the court. A lawyer who is well prepared with this case will smoothen the court process. It is my hope that young lawyers take cognizance about legal ethics, for it reflects this profession. Be mindful of your speech and behavior and do not tarnish this profession. Read and understand the Act, regulations, and rules related to this profession to ensure that every lawyer knows about their rights and limitations in the administration of justice. As young lawyers, try to learn from a more senior, experienced lawyer. Find time and observe how they handle cases with maturity, wisdom, and prudence. This will indirectly help you when handling cases, especially the type of case, applicable law, as well as advocacy skills. Lack of continuous training, exposure, and legal knowledge in this profession will make a lawyer less experienced and less achievement. The high numbers of law graduates nowadays is not an excuse for the focus on training and teaching to become less important. So I hope that the Malaysian Bar Council will continuously provide training for its members, especially for these young lawyers. Ladies and gentlemen, a high level of integrity, patience, and discipline should always be a key principle in this profession. Do not make this profession merely to reap profits by neglecting the actual purposes why this profession is chosen at first, and tarnish the image of this profession by the behavior or by the conduct of irresponsible lawyers. As young lawyers, you play an important role in maintaining high standards in shaping the future of the Malaysian Bar Council. Observe the ethics and legal responsibilities in order to instill public confidence towards this profession. In all cases, it is a shared responsibility between the bar and the judiciary to uphold the rule of law and to ensure that the justice system is served in transparent and fair manner. Last but not least, be a lawyer who is dedicated, full of integrity, ethical and high discipline, and strive to improve skills and knowledge in this profession for the better future, not only for the petitioners, but also this profession. So thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And thank you to everyone for this special event, special session. Thank you.